Hey, how's it going tonight? Well, hope all you guys, gals had amazing day out there. I did the best I could, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I thought I might have had a good idea to talk about, but I guess, I'll take what happened just before I guess it was a few minutes before. It took me a couple minutes after, but, I thought I had an idea to talk about some stuff, but then, I ended up spending the last like 35 minutes cleaning up like cat poo. So maybe it's just telling me that my idea was poo. Um, but yeah, as it turns out, I don't know. I guess yeah, the cat went on the floor and it was pitch black because the little guy's sleeping and stuff. And I guess I stepped in it and I was wearing sandals and slippers, right? And so I tracked it all over the house, and so I had to follow around with a flashlight and find these little spots. Anyways, but like, hey, it's not the first time you have to clean up a mess, right? Yeah, the first poop that kid took, he right on my hand. Back when I was younger, yeah, yeah, God rest his soul, my grandpa, um, he had colon cancer or whatever, and he couldn't always make it to the old place, right? And so in his shop, he used to have he had a couple garbage cans or whatever, and a buddy of mine that worked where for my grandparents was like, "Oh, I caught your grandpa pooping in a garbage can." And I was just like, "Oh, no way, I." And so whatever. Later on that day, I was doing an oil change on my car, and I spilled a bit of oil, and I figured, well, there's a garbage can of ashes and there's a garbage can of sawdust. I know my grandpa put sawdust all over the place. He wouldn't have pooped in the sawdust. Well, that's exactly where he did. I reached in, and I ran like screaming like a little kid, kind of like Joe Dirt. I got the poo on me. I got the poo on me. And, and stuff. And that was out there, we used to have a septic field too. Yeah. We used to have to pump it out some days. Yeah. I, ah, so, like some days, yeah, life can throw a lot of poo at you. I guess is the moral of the story. But you can persevere, you can persist, you can keep going. It doesn't matter. It washes off, right? And you know what? Hey, it makes for a funny story sometimes, right? Um, but yeah, all I do know is, yeah, just colon cancer is a real thing. So once you get in that age, don't forget to get a colonoscopy.